What's up guys, Groovy Guitar Dude here with a beginner guitar tutorial for Rodeo by Lil Nas X and Cardi B. If this video helps you out, hit that like and subscribe button and let me know down in the comments below what are the songs by Lil Nas X or Cardi B that you want to learn on guitar. Guys, the first thing that you want to know to play Rodeo on guitar is that we're going to be in standard tuning and we are not going to need a capo to play this song. The next thing we usually go over is the structure of a song, but for this one we're actually just going to have a short intro and then we're going to have a picking pattern that's going to play throughout the rest of the entire song. So we don't need to worry about the structure for this one. And the last thing you want to know before we dive into Rodeo is the three chords that we need to play this song. The first one is E. The next one is an F variation. And the last one is a G variation. And I'll have chord charts for all of those in the pinned comment below for those of you who need them. And with all that in mind, guys, let's dive into Rodeo. Man, this is such a cool song and it has a couple awesome picking patterns in it. The first picking pattern we're going to look at for this song is the intro picking pattern because that's the first thing that we hear in the song. But a quick little note before we dive into that. This intro picking pattern is very, very fast. And so what I'd recommend is learning this and practicing it very slowly before you try to tackle it full speed because it is very quick. And the best way to learn a picking pattern that's really quick like that is to learn it slowly and then practice it until you're able to play it full speed. That's how I did it. This song took me probably about an hour of just playing that picking pattern over and over again until I could play it full speed. So I'd recommend starting out like that before you try to tackle this one full speed. So with that in mind, let's take a look at this. So the first thing we're gonna have an open low E note here. And this is gonna sound a little bit weird, but we're gonna have a pattern that's gonna look kind of like a strum pattern, but it's actually gonna be our picking pattern. So for each note that we play in this, we're gonna have down, down, up a certain amount of times for each note. And that sounds weird. It sounds like a strum pattern, but it'll make a little bit more sense in a second. So our first note is going to be our open low E here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go down, down, up 4 times for that. So we're going to go down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. And then that's the end of that note and we move on to the next one. So the next note we're gonna have is a first on low E. And for that one, we're gonna do that 3 times. We're gonna go down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. And then we're to 3rd fret on the low E. We're gonna hit that 3rd fret and slide it up to 5th. And then we're gonna go 3rd A. And then we're gonna go 5th low E. And then we're gonna go 3rd low E and we're gonna do down, down, up twice. We're gonna go down, down, up, down, down, up. Then we go 1st low E. We're gonna do that one twice as well. We'll go down, down, up, down, down, up. And we're gonna do open low E. We'll do that one twice as well. We're gonna go down, down, up, down, down, up. And then this is where it gets to that little high part where it kind of jumps up to a higher note there. And what that is, we're gonna be on 2nd of the D string. We're gonna hit that 2nd on the D string, hammer it on to 3rd on the D string. We're gonna pull that off to 2nd of the D string, and then pull that 2nd off to open on the D string. And that's all one motion right there. So we're gonna pick it, we'll go like that, and then we're gonna go 2nd on the D string again, and we're gonna pull it off to open. And that is your whole picking pattern right there. So one more quick time kind of running through that again. What we're gonna do is we got open, low E, we've got down, down, up 4 times. We go down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up first. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. We got our 3rd slide to 5th, 3rd A, 5th low E, and we've got 3rd low E again, down, down, up, down, down, up. 1st low E, down, down, up, down, down, up. Open low E, down, down, up, down, down, up. And we've got that D picking pattern. So D, 2nd hammer onto 3rd, pull off to 2nd, pull off to open, and then 2nd on D, pull off to open. And that is your whole picking pattern for that intro. And that actually only plays once in the whole entire song. It just plays once at the very beginning, that little first intro part, and that is it through the entire song. So, like I said, guys, biggest thing I would recommend with this is that it is very, very fast. So start by playing it slow, practicing it slow, and then work on building up your speed from there. So with that in mind, guys, I'm gonna play through this a couple of times very slowly so that you can kind of get a vibe for what it looks like and make sure you kind of got it down and you can play along with me. And I'll play through it a couple of times full speed so that you can match it up with the speed of the song. So slowly a couple times first will look about like this. And guys, a couple of times full speed through the intro picking pattern for Rodeo will look about like this. And from there, guys, we're into the picking pattern that's being repeated through the entire rest of the song, which is actually much, much easier. So we're gonna start here with our E chord there, and this is actually gonna be a finger picking pattern. So what we do is we got our E chord there, we're gonna pick low E, D, G, and then we're gonna go D, low E, and back to D. And that's our first little shape there. So one more time through that, we've got our E chord, we've got low E, D, G, D, and then open low E, and then back to D. That's our first little shape there. Next, we're gonna go to our F shape, which is this one. We're gonna do basically the same thing there. We're gonna go low E, D, G, and then back to D, low E, D. And then we're gonna slide up here to our G shape, and we're gonna go low E, D, G, D, and then pretty quickly back to our F shape. We're gonna go low E, D, G, D, and then back to our E shape for our last one, which is going to be the same as the E shape we played in the beginning, which will be low E, D, G, D, low E, D. Just like that. And that is it, guys. That picking pattern right there is just going to repeat through the entire song. So one more quick little walkthrough of that. We've got our E chord to start with, E, D, G, D, E, D, F shape, which will be there. We go E, D, G, D, E, D. Next to G, we've got E, D, G, D, down to our F, E, D, G, D. Finally back to our E for E, D, G, D, E, D. And that's it, guys. That will repeat through the entire song. So again, what I'm going to do there is I'm going to run through that a couple of times very slowly so that you guys can see exactly what's going on and play along with it. And then I'll run through it a couple of times full speed so that we can match it up with the speed of the song. So slowly first a couple of times through that picking pattern that will repeat almost all the way through Rodeo will look about like this. And guys, a couple of times through that picking pattern that will play through everything on Rodeo besides the intro will look about like this full speed. And guys, that is everything that you need to know to play Rodeo on guitar. As always, if you have any questions, you can hit me up in the comments down below. I'm usually pretty quick getting back to those. And again, if this video helped you out, hit that subscribe button. I have about 695 other guitar and ukulele lessons on this channel, and I usually try to post at least 3 to 5 new lessons every single week. So if you're learning guitar or ukulele, there could not be a more perfect channel for you to check out. If you want to see what song I'm jamming on today or pictures of my dog, you can hit up my Instagram story at the Groovy Guitar Dude. Link for that will be in the description below. Whew, guys, this one is a little bit tricky, but it is so fun to play once you get it down. So I would really encourage you guys, even if you're beginners, this is a little bit more of an intermediate lesson, but even if you're a beginner, start really slow, right? So just learn those parts really slow and then just work on repeating them over and over and over again until you get them down full speed. And you will. That's how it works. That's how I learn almost any song that I know, is just by starting really slow and building up your speed as you get it down. That's what I do every single time, especially with a song like this where the picking is super fast. So once you get it down though, it's super fun. Like I said, the picking parts in this really aren't crazy difficult, especially the one that repeats through most of the song. Really the biggest thing is just that intro being so fast that makes this pretty challenging. But it's a super fun song, super cool. I'm excited to listen to more of the album. I've actually only heard this one and Panini so far off the new album. So if you guys have suggestions for other songs from the new album that you might want to hear, or at least songs that I should check out and give a listen, let me know. I want to see what songs you guys are interested in from the new album from him. So anyways guys, I had a lot of fun learning this tricky song. It was super fun. I hope you guys have a lot of fun learning as well, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see y'all soon.